Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and Star Citizen 3.19.0 has gone to Open PTU. So anyone with a Star Citizen RSI account can get in and participate in this. Once you copy your account over on the RSI website, that'll just be under your settings and then under PTU. And you'll just click copy account, and that will give you access to this. If you've kept your download or your PTU file from 3.18, it's only about a 3.5 to 4 gigabyte download, including the manifest and various other small updates to the game file. So relatively quick and easy to get in. There are a couple new things here on the main screen. You can hit find a guide here, and this will open a link in your browser. And that allows you to, get a guide who's been playing in the game for a little while. I'll just go ahead and click on this, and we'll see if I can pull this up. Yeah, so that's application capture. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this or not. But as you can see, this is I've got if you can see, I've got the guide window open here. And so this is basically if you wanted to learn any of these various different activities, you could go through and click different ones. So say mining, vehicle combat, and basics, and you could go through and pick out any of these various different guides and get help getting to know the verse. So I'm already quite familiar with the verse. I'm going to go ahead and get into the persistent universe. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just accept the default male character here. You can now play the tutorial. So before starting your adventure in Star Citizen, learn the basics of playing the game. Playing through the tutorial will automatically set your primary residence to Area 18. You'll also be unable to access your purchased ships until you have completed the tutorial. It's estimated 30 minutes. I'm going to skip this. If you are brand new to Star Citizen, I would recommend doing that. But that's something that I'm going to skip for this time. I'm going to go ahead and set my spawn location to Origin. And I'll do a video on Loreville when 3.19 goes to live. But for right now, I'm going to set this to Origin because I want to see about doing some mining. There have been some big changes to mining here over the 3.19 branch, and so we're going to see if we can go ahead and get in and take a look at those today. Okay, so I've gone ahead and loaded in. I'm going to turn off chat here because people are not always careful about their good, clean gaming language. I'll go ahead and we'll turn that off. I've just got my settings, I believe, here set to, let's see here, graphics. We've got just about everything set to high or medium here. Go ahead and set that to very high, and we'll just check this. Yep, and we'll see how that affects frame rate. Planet volumetric clouds, we'll leave that alone as well. And we'll go ahead and go here. So I'm getting, as you can see, around 30 frames per second, 25 to 30. And we're getting a network response time of around 40 milliseconds, so not too terribly bad. I'm currently on the USE1C 010 server. And so server FPS is bouncing around 4 to 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move this down slightly. So we're just gonna go down to display 1. So, okay, there we go. Okay, so that'll keep our frame rate up, it'll keep our response time and all that, but give us a little better, little clearer picture of kind of what's going on, or at least the visuals of our sim. So I don't think really a whole lot has changed here, except for perhaps that the volumetric clouds have changed. I've been seeing a little bit of stuff recently about them having changed the volumetric cloud shaders, or the basically how they are put together.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
And so, because of
Please
that,
clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
I've been seeing some stuff about like the clouds having a little bit higher volume and a little bit more interesting details. So I'm looking forward to seeing how all that has changed. I am going to go ahead and take a look at my inventory here and just see if there is anything that I want to take with me. I'll probably leave the large majority of this stuff here. It is just PTU, so I'm not going to really need it. Whole livery for the 100. I don't really have most of these chips, so if the time comes when I end up purchasing some of them in the game, I can, you know, put some of these onto here. But I don't have most of them. Big wooden roosters, of course. From the end of the year, our Pico the Penguin. Various different cosmetic items there. As you can see, frame rate is kind of suffering a little bit, and though the trams, yeah, it looks like the trams are a little bit jittery still as well. They haven't completely
Approaching next
straightened that
station.
out.
If this is your stop, please prepare to
I'm sure
disembark.
once we get out of Orison, the frame rate should pick up a little bit. Orison
Last
is
call for
notorious
passengers.
for
The
having
shuttle is preparing to depart.
pretty poor frame rate, so.
The
And
next
this is
shuttle is approaching
this
the
is
station.
with a pretty good rig. I'm running a 3060 Ti, a 12700K
Enjoying the view?
i5,
Our last call for passengers.
12 core
The shuttle is
CPU,
preparing to depart.
and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 3600 megahertz memory. So if you're running anything close to that, this should give you a little preview of kind of what you can expect. I am, of course, running on high graphics settings, so that's probably influencing things a little bit. Maybe they have changed the clouds a little bit. We're still seeing a little bit of the pixelation and noise to them.
Did you enjoy your time?
Your expectations define every
Then why not take them?
It's
The soft
kind
and
of the only
lovable
difference
Finley
that I noticed
Stormwall
there.
plush. Available throughout the
Go ahead and deliver my Titan here. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll get the Titan, and I'm going to go ahead and pop out to Port Olisar and pick up a couple of things there. And then I am going to pop out to Crew L1 and
One craft
my
in
prospect
mission.
there.
Crusader Industries proudly presents the Hercules, our standard-setting, all-purpose tactical starliner.
Go. I'll go ahead
From
and
airborne
this.
assaults to supply drops, the
Another
Hercules
nice
excels.
thing
As
is
the
that
premier ship in its class, it
Hangar
sets the
7.
standard for galactic
They have
transport on a
added
massive
now
scale.
down here
Contact your Crusader
a
Industries to find out more.
couple of like tips. So if you're trying to interact with something, it kind of tells you what to press. So interact mode is F, and then to click on something is interact is F plus left mouse button.
This is a reminder. Flight
So that's helpful to let you know kind of for new players, or if you just have got yourself a new keybind or something. I believe those automatically update. Hang on, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, this is supposed to be 7. Hangar 7. I'm pretty sure that's where that said that was supposed to go. Oh, not Hangar 8. Alright, we're going to go back to the spaceport here. And we'll see exactly where it's supposed to be. Unknown? What in the world? Alright, well, definitely a bit of an issue there. I'm going to go ahead and claim this. Delivery time is 4 minutes and change, so that is another thing that they have changed. They've now changed the expedite time for all ships. There are no more instant claims. So that even if you were going to bring in, say, one of the basic starter ships, the fastest you can get it here is like a minute and change. There are no more instant claim ships, so that's going to change things a little bit.
Safety is a top priority for all.
I'm just using my Titan really for this because it's easier to get in and out, and less of a target, less interest from pirates and gankers and that sort of stuff in smacking a Titan versus a prospector. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and we'll pick up again once we get the ship back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and paid the slight fee of a couple $1,000. Once that minute has passed to get it here instantly. Hangar 7. Alright, so we should be able to go to Hangar 7 and have our Titan there. Otherwise, we may have some serious issues with even getting out of here. Hangar 7. Alright, here we go. No, that is not it. Well, this is not good. So we've got 2 Titans out currently at 2 different locations. So I'm gonna play the old Curious George elevator and see if we can find it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can expect it to be within like 100 meters or so. 6, 7. Nope, not it. Nope, not it. Alright, we'll pick up once we get there. Okay, so unfortunately, the Titan is not working. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get any of my other ships to spawn here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll get the Prospector. And we'll just see if that will work and deliver here. Then, if so, hopefully we can get out into that. Otherwise, we may have discovered a major bug with 3.19 right off the bat. This is one of the unfortunate realities of PTU testing.
I thought luxury had to
Is
cost
that
extra and great customer
there's often
service.
major
That's
problems
the
with
thing
it.
for the big shows. But that was before I stayed at Green Circle. Each room comes with the softest linens.
Okay,
the
so
staff treated me so
hopefully
well,
Hangar
and the
7.
accommodations were so thoughtfully considered
I
that it
think
was
we're
like
gonna have
having a
problems
vacation
here.
for my vacation. Why would you ever rent a hab from anyone else? Green Circle.
Titan.
Stay a while.
Prospector. Alright, let's go give this a try then. It is saying Hangar 7 again, and it keeps saying Hangar 7. So I'm going to go ahead and click Hangar 7 here. And that is definitely not it. However, the Dragonfly is still, or not Dragonfly, the Vulture is still here. So, I'm going to see if I can take this one. Apparently not. Ah, Star Citizen. It's just one of those days where it's not working properly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll see if we can get anything to work here. Play this game again, 1300. Alright, we'll pick up again once we've found a way off of here. Okay, well, I've been unable to get any of these to spawn properly. It keeps giving me Hangar 7, so I'm going to go ahead and hop servers here and see if we can get this to work properly. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I was able to finally get my Titan spawned on a new server. However, it appears to be defaulting to Hangar 7 for all ships, which is going to be a little bit of a problem if someone else's ship is already there. So, if you do spawn your ship, please either get out and fly it, or else put it away, because it looks like that's going to be a problem, at least for the PTU. I'm going to go ahead and we'll report this on the issue council, and we'll hopefully get the CIG will fix that before we get this released to live, or there are going to be some significant problems with everyone being able to get out of here. So with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get out of atmosphere here. Hopefully they have not changed the quantum travel point. Again, we are still able to quantum travel at the usual low altitude. Where is the markers? There's Olisar. That's where I want to quantum travel to. So I'm going to go ahead and align to that one. So I'm going to go ahead and jump as soon as we break atmosphere. As you can see, there are the controls now for your ship over on the right-hand side there. So quantum travel, engage, all that sort of stuff. And they are working for your joysticks. So landing your top one is 112. Quantum travel engage is pulled down on my 20 button. So that seems to be working at least some of the way.
Landing gear rejected.
Go ahead and request landing here. There we go. Turn my speed limiter on for easy landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear, and we'll go ahead and get a few things here. So I need to get the surge module. I need to get the mining head, although there are several videos now saying that the old Stand by the Lance is not really the one that you want to go for anymore.
Offline.
So I'm probably actually just going to leave that one alone, and we'll go with just the standard head for right now. Sure to close my door here. Here we go. Perfect. And we'll go see what we can get here. I am going to get the surge module, which is supposed to be here. Or at least was last time I looked at Urkel.games. So unless they've changed it for 3.19, it should still be here at Dumpers Depot. Now, the interesting thing is that they have changed a lot of the modules as well. so that instead of doing like an instant gain or something like that, where it just jumps it up 40%, like in the surge module where it just jumps up the charge level, it now changes it so that you just get 150% mining power for that duration. So let's see here, surge module, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll buy, let's buy 5 of those. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and we'll look through here, and I'm going to find mining laser heads. They do have the Lancet. I'm going to look at this one. I think this is probably what I want here. Mining laser power 3150. Resistance minus 30%. Inert materials minus 30%. 2 module slots. This one actually looks pretty good. Optimal charge window size minus 40%. So that one may be a little interesting. Impact charge window plus 10, laser instability negative 10, optimal charge window size plus 20, inert material minus 30. This one almost makes me interested. 57,000 though, that's a little bit more than I want to spend. I do have $1 million, so we may just get all of them. Let's see, optimal charge window rate plus 20%, minus 30% resistance. The Hofstad, they have changed up quite a bit, so I'm not sure exactly what we want to do here. Lancet. Optimal range 25, 20, module slots 1. So they have definitely changed that, because that used to have 3. Optimal window, charge window size minus, is that minus 80%? Charge window size minus 60%. That is wild. They've changed quite a bit of stuff here, so definitely something to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and get laser power. There's only 1 module slot there. Helix mining laser. Size minus 4%. There are 2 module slots there. 2 module slots, optimal charge window size plus 20%, plus 20 resistance. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get an impact, just buy 1 of those, and let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and get the Hofstad as well, I think. Resistance minus 30%, optimal window rate. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Hofstad as well. We'll see if we can get both of those into my Titan. It's going to be interesting. And then as far as these go, I'm going to take a look through the mining modules here. We've already gotten some of the surge modules. Let's see here. Vox is an extraction power. Extraction, optimal charge window size plus 15%. That's actually not bad. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of those. Buy 2. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to see if I can move stuff from here to my Titan or not.
That is true. We'll get into whether you were just
One. I'm just going to go that way. Someone got blown up. The station defenses apparently are still quite handy. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can move this stuff here or not. 80,000. Yes, we can do... Yes, we can. Perfect. Got plenty of space. We'll go ahead and move all of these over. And we'll take this stuff out to HRL1. Or not HRL1, sorry, 2L1. And we'll see about getting our prospector there.
Engines online.
Trying out mining. Hopefully. As everything works properly. Spool this up. Set route. And here we go.
Travel initiated. Landing gear returning.
Watch back up. Back off. So obviously I am looking forward to 3.19 and the changes that brings. There have been several significant changes, the first of which is the mining rebalance. That's changed up a lot of things. Quantanium is supposed to be much more rare, and a lot of the other materials that we've kind of been passing over for the past however many patches since mining came out are now going to be much more valuable, so it'll be possible to make money again using non-volatile materials. There's also been a change to salvage, so that now when you destroy a ship and it enters a soft death state, you can use your tractor beam to take off the weapons up to a size 6 and the components up to or including a size 2. And then those can be taken back to a store and sold, or they can be outfitted onto your ship. So, you know, obviously the Titan here comes with a size 3 Gatling gun on the front and a couple of size 2 laser repeaters gimbaled on the side. But if I manage to run into a Gladius and take one of those out, I could then get my my tractor beam, and I could soft death the Gladius, take the weapons off of that, and put them onto my Titan. I guess the same could be done with my arrow or whatever. If I run into another ship now that has weapons that I want, I can potentially kill it and take those weapons for myself. Same goes for the shields and for, you know, the various different components and that sort of stuff. So it may very well be an interesting game to start with a stock loadout ship and then do a couple of bounty missions and take the modules that you need from ships that you end up killing. What do we got here? Another prospector. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably going to be quite a bit of that over the next few days to weeks until 3.19 goes to live, and even after 3.19 goes to live.
Landing gear
Slow down here. Speed limiter, make that a little easier on myself. Oh, it's a little bit touchy. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this down.
Engines online.
Move my stuff over here. The mining setup is a little interesting now. I'm going to go ahead and move all of these from here. It's going to take a hot minute anyway, so go ahead and store this, and we'll call the prospector in, and that's probably going to take a hot minute as well. So we'll just pause as soon as we get that. Pause here, and we'll pick up once we've got the prospector out again. Okay, so I was finally able to get all of the tools necessary. Unfortunately, it looks like the mining lasers will not fit inside the cargo hold. So it's not going to be able, or I'm not going to be able to hot swap those. So we'll just take the default Arbor mining laser and head out into the verse to see what we can do with our default loadout and a couple of different modules. I'm not sure how many slots. Not sure how many slots the Arbor has, but there is definitely a significant change to the mining UI and to the mining overall, and so I am very much looking forward to really getting stuck into that over the next few weeks, I guess. Really seeing what the changes are and how we can expect to see mining done. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop back to Crusader here quickly. Just go to Daymar. And we'll see what we can find. Some basic mining. So I will resume again once I am over Daymar. Okay, so we are over Daymar. I'm going to go ahead and pop down to this Shubin mining facility, SCD-1. And to do some mining. Just going to pop me around over onto the bright side of the planet, which will be good. We should be able to see a little bit better during the daytime. And also help to keep us a little less visible from space when we start turning on that mining laser. Because there, Freelancer Max, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just head down to the surface here, and I'm gonna start pinging. There we go. So we've got a rock right here. Go ahead and we'll head down there and see. So yeah, there's obviously a big change to the mining UI, and yeah, there's a big change to mining overall. We've now got like clusters of rocks instead of just one or two. And some of these rocks can actually be picked up and harvested right off the bat. They're not large enough to need fracturing. Go ahead and turn on my speed limiter here, and we'll take a look at this. So once you scan a rock, it'll kind of give you the composition, how easy it will be to destroy it, or to break it up. As you can see from the composition here, we've got 64% iron and 35% inert material. It'll be an easy, 0 resistance, 0.35 instability. This one we should be able to get relatively easily. There's a large optimal window. This is our charge bar now over here. This one's going to be relatively easy. I'm going to take a look over here and see if there's anything a little bigger or a little harder. And let's see here. That's a festonite and iron. Those have both got much higher percentages of valuable. Now, did this say how hard it was going to be? That would be a medium difficulty. Okay. Then let's see here. We've got this one can be extracted right away. This is a felsic deposit. 47% iron and 50% beryl. So I'm just going to go ahead and click right over into extraction mode. And we'll just go ahead and slurp this up quickly. There we go, just like so. Now if we scan this one, I would expect this one to be a little bit bigger. This one's got a 4700 mass, 34% hephaestonite and 33% iron, with 32% of the inert material. And this one is another one that we can just go ahead and extract right off the bat. Pisces. Down. Okay, so go ahead and unlock that one. And this one is, hang on. There we go, beryl and iron. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one as well, because this one's like pure useful stuff. And we can't see. Okay, so we've got this one. We've got, ooh, what's in this one? Go ahead and scan this one as well. Another big change, so this is a smaller rock, but it's got a higher mass because it's got other elements on it. This one's got 31% terranite. This is an easier rock. It's got 31% hephaestonite and 33% iron. This one, like it says, is easy. So we're not too worried about that one. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a crack at this medium one here. And we'll see kind of how the new UI works. It would work a little nicer if they had a better drop shadow on that, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and pop around to the shadowed side of the rock here quickly. And see if that gives me a little better contrast. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to swap back to fracturing mode. And go ahead and crank up our power here. And as you can see, we've got laser intensity is over here now. We've got our optimal range is over here. And then we've got our overcharge and our optimal zone right here. Our speed is over here. So yeah, this one, the new UI I think is a little nicer, a little cleaner. And I'm, I guess, gonna have to get used to it a little bit, but I do kind of like it so far. Go. Perfect, so we are in the green zone now. Go ahead and bring this down slightly. Back way up here because there we go. That one's kind of blown up a little bit. Got into the green zone, or into the red zone there a little bit too hard. Have to see what exactly we have left here. 100% hephaestonite. Very good on that one. Yep, these should all be extractable right away. This one is going to be another easy. That one's 100% hephaestonite also. Now it's a little bit harder to see. We might do more of this on the mining, the darker side of things. That one's all iron and hephaestonite also. So it looks like we've got all of this is useful. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll swap over to extraction mode. Go ahead and start slurping this up. Very good. Check and see what this one is. That one is 100% iron, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that one as well. Now got a some sort of fill rate or something. Not sure that's cargo capacity there on the right hand side, on this inside one here. That lets us know how much we've got in the tank back there. Alright. And I don't think we'll bother really cracking any of the rest of these because this video's already gone on for quite a little while. We've almost got a full tank, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop this one back to big one. That's another one that we'll have to crack. That one's got terranite in it. Yeah, we won't bother with that one either. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll spool up the quantum drive, and I'm going to go ahead and break atmosphere here and jump back to real one. And we'll see what we can refine out of all of this. And I guess in the next video, we'll see about renting a ship. Taking our first load into the TDE and see what we can get as far as money for our materials here. Okay, so here we are. We've got ore sales, of course, still, ore refinery. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this. And this will basically tell me how much I could sell this for. Here we go. Missile Prospector. We'd be looking at approximately 12,600 or so. There we go. So that gives me my value. Hephaestonite, 30% is 9,000. So this one's actually a pretty good amount. Iron is really looking pretty worthless. Only 1 alpha UEC for my 58% iron. Yeah, 15 of those. Hephaestonite, we've got 9 or so SCU and 3 barrels. So you're looking at about 1,000 alpha UEC per SCU for Hephaestonite, and it looks like about 1,000 or so for the barrel as well. Unrefined, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a look here at the refining center, and we will create an order here, and we'll see what all of this comes up to. Only 7 micro SCU of inert, so that's quite interesting. The Cormac method, I'm just going to go with, let's see, Dinks, that's very low speed. I'm going to go with Farron Exchange, low speed, moderate cost, high yield. We'll get a quote, and we're looking at 7 hours and change. That's rather fast. Let's go Dinks solventation and get a quote. 21 hours. Okay, so that'll be tomorrow afternoon. That'll be just fine. We'll go ahead and go with that, and we're going to refine all of these, and we'll see approximately what we get with those tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see all of you in the next video. Ta-ta.